Hello, in this session we will focus on the email automation campaigns feature. Email remains the most popular channel for engaging potential customers. With Sales4Team, you can easily create a newsletter and send it to all your contacts. Just like with LinkedIn campaigns, here you can also design multi-step email sequences. This allows you to nurture leads through regular, engaging communication. Let's move to the Email Automation Campaigns tab. The first subcategory, as always, is how does it work? Here you have immediate access to key instructions, including how to create your first email campaign, how to create your first email message template using our editor, how to add an SMTP server, which is essential to enable email sending, how to add your CRM contacts to an email campaign. Let's proceed to the Campaigns tab. The layout here is similar to LinkedIn campaigns. You'll see a list of all campaigns and key details such as campaign status, campaign title, campaign language, basic statistics, and campaign type. Our system distinguishes two email types: bulk mailing, used for example to send a newsletter where your target audience is added to the campaign in one go. Auto sequence, used for campaigns where contacts are added continuously and individually. For example, after event registration or when sending from the smart LinkedIn inbox. To create a new campaign, click New Campaign in the top right corner. A window will appear where you can set the campaign title, choose its type, as mentioned, either auto sequence or bulk mailing, and select the target language. Moving to campaign configuration, in the first section, you can edit the title. Below, there is a button to start the campaign. Here you can also configure auto stop for the campaign. In the next section, you can add notes. Next, go to email settings. The first option allows you to disable sending on weekends. Then we have send first step instantly. This option should be enabled only if you are creating an auto sequence. Thanks to this, when, for example, you add a contact who has provided an email address to the campaign from Smart LinkedIn inbox, the message will be sent immediately. However, when creating a bulk mailing, such as a newsletter, where the contacts you add may number in the tens of thousands, it is better to spread sending over time to avoid lowering your mail server's reputation. Another option is send messages to opted-out emails. This should be used only in justified cases. For instance, when a contact has registered for your LinkedIn event but has not given marketing consent. Under GDPR, you may email such a contact only about that specific event, and this is how you can build such a campaign. The next function is check blacklisted profiles and companies before messaging, which means the system will additionally verify before sending whether a given profile or company is on the exclusion list. Below, you'll find Enable Limit for spam bounce messages. You can set any value here. Ours is typically between 0.1 and 0.2. And when your messages exceed this spam bounce threshold, the campaign will be automatically paused. Below that, you can set the time window for email sending. Another function is to set the sending rate. This is important for bulk mailings. We recommend starting with the lowest rate so you can react quickly to any issues. The maximum recommended rate is at 1,000 messages per hour. Why not set higher limits? High-volume sending can reduce your server's reputation. Recipient servers, such as Gmail, may notice a very large number of identical messages in a short time. A reduced sender reputation lowers deliverability and effectiveness. Let's move to the next section, technical parameters. These settings can be edited only when the campaign is turned off. Here, you can set the public campaign name. This will be displayed on the opt-out page when a contact wishes to unsubscribe from your mailing list. Next, choose your email service provider, the server that will send your messages. Our system handles orchestration and stores message content. However, to actually send emails, you must have your own SMTP server. You can use a standard server provided by your domain or mail administrator. Our system integrates with the Professional Email Labs platform. If you already use this provider or are looking for a reliable email delivery partner, we recommend using it. You will gain additional capabilities such as message delivery statuses, which we will cover in a moment. Another parameter is setting the sender name. This is what recipients will see. You can also set the sender email address and the reply to email address. Let's move to statistics. Here you can see the individual statuses. How many emails were delivered, how many were opened, how many were clicked, when the message contains a call to action and the recipient engages. You'll also see error information. Below, you'll find the list of sent messages, which refreshes automatically. Further down, you'll see the contacts imported into this campaign. Contacts can be imported in various ways. For example, from the Smart LinkedIn inbox. They may also be added in bulk from your intelligent CRM in the Contacts tab, as discussed in the CRM tutorial. Below that, you'll find a section similar to the one you've already seen in the Outreach Campaigns tutorial, namely the campaign scenario. We move to the first step in the campaign and add a message template. Note that in email campaigns, there is no option to create templates directly within the campaign scenario. Here, you can only choose an existing template. Email campaigns also allow you to build an advanced message sequence by adding additional variants or subsequent steps. Remember to save the scenario at the end. You can also send a test message. It's important to check the email's appearance before launching the campaign. Click Send Test Message, then enter the address where the test should be delivered. You can also use email template testing platforms here. Let's move to the Messages, Templates, and Conversions tab. This is where you create email templates. Click Create New Template to open the editor. At the top, set the template title and select the language. There is also the Enable List Unsubscribe option. We recommend leaving it enabled as it makes it easier for recipients to unsubscribe from your list. Next, set the email subject line, which will be visible to recipients. Next to it, you can set the editor width. We recommend keeping the default value. By clicking Enable Personalization, you can configure gender-based personalization. Here, you'll find the standard email builder. You can style content, add links, images, and personalize the message by inserting the recipient's first name. You can also build a template in HTML. However, we recommend this only for users with advanced HTML skills. Otherwise, our system automatically generates the code as you compose in the text editor. Remember to test your email template before launching the campaign. The next tab is Opt-out List. This is where contacts who unsubscribe from your mailing list will appear. The final tab is Outgoing Server, SMTP/API. Clicking this takes you to Settings, where you can configure your SMTP server. That's all for this session. We hope you found it helpful, and we wish you success.